leak of electricity accelerate the corrosion? What do you think? For what reason? Remember that the basic form of corrosion is when you have two different metals, dissimilar metals together. The more noble attacks the less noble. What happened in the boundary between both metals, the more noble and the less noble? What happened? And a small arc of electricity is producing, because the more noble with the less noble, the proximity creates a small arc of electricity. This is exactly the same like when you shake your hand with other person and the other person have a different level of energy than you feel, oh wow, no? It's because probably that person have higher or you and create that arc, no? This is not, it's common, no? All of you feel that, oh wow, I feel electricity. It's exactly the same. If I have two different metals, pretty close, and a small arc is produced. Ah, okay. What happens if I have those metals together? For example, I have an outboard in aluminum and I have balls in stainless steel. That's typical, no? The lower unit and the frame of the outboard. What happens if in the harness of that engine, one cable with power is moving and touching sporadically the block? You have a current passing through the block. That current, when the current passes through those metals together, accelerate the arc, increase the intensity of the arc, and the more noble attack the less noble faster, stronger, and destroy the less noble. And this is why, if you have leaks of current, the process of corrosion that is slow will be accelerated. Where? In the motor mounts, because the motor mount, they have the stud of the motor mount in steel, no marine grade steel. The nuts in other material, the washers in other material. This is the perfect scenario for excessive corrosion, the motor mounts. Okay, the housing of the transmission and the housing of the engine, different materials together with balls, and the corrosion start in the boundary between both of them. A lot of parts of the engine will be accelerated because one cable in the harness is cracked, and if you close the engine room in the dark, you see those sparks coming out through the harness. Those small currents touching the block, touching the metals, accelerate the corrosion. This is a perfect example. But identify where is the leak is not easy. In some cases, you have a leak of current in a bilge pump. Danny one day visit a boat and introduce the test probe on the water on the bilge, and the light turned on. This is a leak. When the people install residential appliance in the boat, dishwashers, refrigerators, no marine grade, residential, industrial, those equipments are not ignition protected. What is the meaning of that?
They create a spark.
The motors of those dishwashers, when the motor is spinning, is not encapsulated, it's not protected, and there are a lot of electrons going out. Those electrons are storage in the case of the equipment, and later will be drained. This is static electricity. No? There are a lot of sources of passive currents, and those passive currents accelerate the corrosion.